This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Florida Gators and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gators will kick off first, and here we go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return. Coverage unit was there and ready. Straight ahead, it's Roberts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
Man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
The play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Got a little grass. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Throws for the tight end. The sure hands. It's Traore. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout.
Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Sooners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster,
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
and you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Looking for a crease.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll need a bunch on second down. On the draw, it's Roberts. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Montgomery. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown.
tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's inside the 40. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Montgomery. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Hits inside. It's Clark. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To throw, it's Bailey. Intercepted, the defense is set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. Takes the handoff. It's Blaylock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rid of it on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Finding some room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. It's Montgomery. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Second and long here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on.
How about the speed and athleticism of the back end of this defense? They came after the tight end with conviction, and they land a huge hit to prevent him from getting the first.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Push is ahead. Here's a little room there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down, now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Complete downfield. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, it's Clark. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. The defenses have some work to do to slow down these high-powered attacks as we start the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Churns into the pile. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. Trying to pull his way in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Gators will hustle to the line. Going to the run, it's Clark. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Florida! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. run inside. It's Blaylock. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Drives inside. Powers through the defender. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Roberts. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for running room. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Bentley. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now hits it, it's Roberts. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff again. He's there to make the stop.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Throws it back. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Good right down the boulevard, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Montgomery. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. It's Roberts. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Bentley. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. At the 40. There he goes. Into the secondary on the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he made the extra point without problem. Prime inside the 10. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Brown.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the back. Second down, going to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's caught. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. To the air, it's Bailey. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Gators. Gets it into the end zone.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And he tacks on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Provo. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Straight ahead, it's Walker. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Bentley. Back's got it on the screen. Jukes his way for more. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Hits inside, it's Walker. Got enough for the first down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with UAB taking on the number 18 team, the North Texas Mean Green. And it's the Blazers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They win their second straight game and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Throwing right. Got his man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
From the gun, it's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Second down to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Gators in the hurry-up.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Delay to the back. It's Clark. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Inside, it's Montgomery. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Turns it upfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Montgomery. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Grabs it. Touchdown, the lead with the 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Moves the pocket. It's Bentley. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Hands it off on the counter. Defense all over it.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Sooners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quick give. It's Robinson. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Throws to the tight end. Has it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to do it himself. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you can tell. Quick read. See it. Get the ball out of your hands. Get the ball out wide to your playmaker. Let him do the rest. No monkey business. No waiting in the pocket. No indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
And the extra point is good. another one after that touchdown return earlier in the game. Instead, he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the well. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscles. Still plenty of time left to break the scoreboard wide open as we get things underway here in the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hauls it in. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Coming out with it, it's Provo. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for.
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
Staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Give to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Provo. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Hits inside. It's Blaylock. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sells to fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the catch.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Sells to run, looking to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Across the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the 1st down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Motion from the wideout. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On target over the middle. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the 4th quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw.
Snags it, and he's open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Turning it on! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Montgomery. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
3rd and 8. It's Montgomery. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of